Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm showing you guys this 2021 Honda CR-V EXL trim here. But I'd like to give a special thanks to South Motors Honda for providing me with the Honda CR-V. If you're in the market for a Honda, you can come check out South Motors Honda. But let's start this review off looking here at the front styling here of the Honda CR-V. I think the CR-V is a handsome compact SUV in this segment. This does compete against the RAV4, also the Hyundai Tucson. So this vehicle does have some really good rivals here in this segment. The taillights here are going to have an LED turn signal, LED daytime running light with the halogen high beams here. If you guys are looking to get full LEDs, you have to go for the Touring trim in order to get the full LEDs, but Honda does throw in these LED fog lights here, lower part of the bumper. There's some aluminum painted trim here. I do like the large Honda emblem there, but I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section and tell me what you guys think about the Honda CR-V. I think it looks better than the other competitors in this segment. Taking a look here at the side profile here of the Honda CR-V, let's start off with these tires and wheels here. These are a 235/60 tire. The wrapping is 18-inch rim design. I do like the multi-spoke finish here with the dark gray finish. Of course, we would be an SUV without the cladding here. Looking at the mirror cap, there is this LED side marker, and up top, Honda just offers a standard size sunroof. For this generation of CR-V, they don't offer a panoramic sunroof. You have to look at the other competitors if you want that feature. But the wheelbase here for the CR-V is at 104.8 inches with an overall length of 182.1. But let's take a look at the rear of the Honda CR-V. Looking at the rear of the Honda CR-V, let's start out with these taillights here. They're going to be an LED combination design with an LED turn signal, with an LED brake light, with this incandescent bulb here for the reverse light. There's this chrome bar here that cuts between the taillight modules. There's the Honda emblem here with this rear wiper here to keep the rear glass clean. There's the CR-V badge there. Looking at the lower part of the bumper, there's no rear parking sensors. I'm surprised to see that here on the EXL trim, but there's his aluminum painted trim here at the lower part of the bumper. There's a standard backup camera with LED lights for the tag. But open up the cargo bag here. Like I mentioned, this is the EXL trim. This does come equipped with a power opening tailgate. Once it opens up, it reveals 39.2 cubic feet of space, and there's also this low loading floor here. Once you fold down the seats, it expands the cargo to 75.8 cubic feet of space. But let's hop into the interior of the Honda CR-V. Sitting in the interior of the Honda CR-V EXL trim, reaching over here and shutting the door and starting up the CR-V. The CR-V that I'm showing you guys today has that 1.5 liter 4-cylinder underneath the hood. You can also pick a hybrid powertrain if you would like. But looking here at the door panel materials, it's going to be a soft touch material here with this fake painted wood here. There's some aluminum painted trim with this aluminum painted door handle. There's two person memory seats here. Over here is going to be the window and lock control. It is automatic up, automatic down for the driver and passenger, but not for the rear windows. It's going to be nice and padded here, and down here is going to be additional storage and a cup holder. Over here is going to be for the driver's assistance, which includes a lane keeping assist, also the forward collision warning, your traction control, and the trunk release is there. There's more of that fake wood there. This is a manual tilt and telescoping wheel. It does offer a decent amount of range and adjustability. There is some aluminum painted trim here on the steering wheel. I do like this 3-spoke wheel design here. This is for the driver's assistance, which includes adaptive cruise control with forward collision warning. Over here, you can customize this LCD display here front and center. I do like this LCD display. It's very bright and very crisp. Looking at the upper part of the dashboard here, it's going to be a nice soft touch material. The air vents are here. There's this hazard button there. This looks like a 8 or 7-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but I have to unlock my phone here to connect it. Clicking the Apple CarPlay, as you guys can see, the Apple CarPlay is very bright and very crisp. Going over here to the Google Maps, so whatever maps you guys would like to use, it does take up the screen here, but there's a lot of unused real estate here. There's this volume knob here. Down here is going to be dual climate control. There's 3-level heated seats here. I'm surprised to see that Honda didn't throw cool seats here in the EXL trim. There's electronic parking brake. There's a brake hold here. Putting the CR-V into reverse. There's a shifter here. It does reveal a backup camera with trajectory, with distance markers, and there's different angles that you can look around this vehicle. This also has a rear cross traffic alert. Kicking it down here to drive. There's also a sport mode here and also a low mode. But putting the CR-V back into park, there's an automatic start stop function here in eco mode. Down here is going to be 2 USB ports, a nice area here for storage. Looking at the key fob here, I showed you guys this key fob before. This is the Honda corporate key. As you guys can see, it does have a lock, unlock, a remote start, a trunk release, and a panic button. The key does feel nice and sturdy in my hands. There's 2 cup holders here. There's a lot of storage space here in the center console. You can also slide this armrest here, which feels very nice and padded. Like I mentioned, the center console does have a lot of storage space. Once you slide this tray back, it does reveal a lot of storage here. So honestly, this is the most storage that I've seen in this compact segment here. But looking at these seats here, they do feel very comfortable and very supportive. I like the way that these seats look. They look really good. And above me, there's just this standard sunroof here. You can also open and close the shade to your liking. The lighting in here is going to be an incandescent bulb. There's also this convex mirror so you can spy on your rear passengers there. And this is also a sunglass holder as well. Looking at the glove compartment here, it does reveal a decent amount of storage. But overall, the CR-V does have a nice spacious interior, but I'm just not a big fan here of this center stack. But Honda is definitely going to be redesigning the CR-V in the near future. But let's hop into the back seat of the Honda CR-V. Getting into the back seat here of the Honda CR-V, but before we get back here, let's talk about how wide the door opens. The door opens wide, so if you guys have a child or a child seat, they can access the back seat a little bit better here. But getting back here into the back seat of the CR-V, shutting the door here, the materials are nice to touch. There's this fake wood trim here on the door panel. There's one map pocket back here for storage. There's your own set of rear air vents here. There is 2 USB charging ports back here, so you can keep the kids connected on a long road trip. The floor back here is flat. You can fit 3 people across. Pulling this armrest down here, it does reveal 2 cup holders, and you can also recline the seat. So if you're on a long road trip, if you wanted to stretch out, you can definitely do so. And Honda says you get 41.3 inches of legroom here in the back seat of the Honda CR-V. Opening up the hood here of the Honda CR-V, Honda's going to offer this with 2 different powertrain. Let's talk about the hybrid powertrain. That's a 2-liter 4-cylinder that rides on the Atkinson cycle. It's paired with 2 electric motors to have a total output of 212 horsepower, and that powertrain gets over 40 miles to the gallon. I don't have that powertrain. I have this 1.5-liter 4-cylinder here, which makes 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a CVT transmission. As the CR-V sits here, it weighs 3,300 pounds. You can pick between front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Fuel economy for this powertrain is rated at 28 in the city, 34 on the highway, and 30 combined. The fuel efficiency from this powertrain is really good, but if you're looking to get over 40 miles to the gallon, I would recommend checking out the CR-V hybrid. So starting off in the 2021 Honda CR-V EXL trim, the visibility out of the CR-V is really good. You have a good commanding view of the road. You also have these big side mirrors. It does come with Honda safety sense, which includes forward collision warning with lane keep assist, lane departure, and emergency braking. This has that 1.5-liter 4-cylinder underneath the hood, which makes 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy for the CR-V is at 28 in the city, 34 on the highway, and 30 combined. So this powertrain is really fuel efficient, but if you're looking to get that hybrid powertrain, Honda will sell you that it rides on the Atkinson cycle. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder that makes 212 horsepower it's paired with 2 electric motors. That's the same setup that's in the Honda Accord, and that powertrain gets over 40 miles to the gallon. So if you're looking for a hybrid powertrain, like I mentioned, Honda will sell you a CR-V hybrid. The ride quality here is really good. The steering feel is very playful. And above me, there's just a standard sunroof here, but Honda, they're going to be redesigning this CR-V for the next generation. Maybe they might offer a panoramic sunroof for that generation, but this 1.5-liter turbo here, it gets up to speed really good. Of course, it's a 4-cylinder, so you guys know some 4-cylinders really do not sound the best. But once the turbos fill up, the CR-V gets up to speed really good. This also doesn't have paddle shifters. I'm surprised to see that Honda didn't put paddle shifters here on the CR-V with the 1.5 underneath the hood. And this is my first time driving the 1.5-liter 4-cylinder. Of course, you guys know, like I just mentioned, the 4-cylinders do not sound the best in any car or any SUV. But that 2-liter 4-cylinder, it's really peppy because it has an electric motor assist. I would recommend that powertrain over this one if you guys are looking to get really good fuel economy. Like I mentioned, this 1.5T here, the fuel economy is very decent for what it is. The seats in here, they're comfortable, they're supportive, they're 3-level heated seats. I think you have to go for another trim level in order to get cool seats, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is equipped with 3-level heated seats. And if you're looking to put a baby or a car seat in the back, the doors open nice and wide, so I do like that feature as well. It does open just like on the Nissan Rogue, but the doors on this one, I feel like they open a little bit more wider compared to the Nissan that I just tested. Starting price here for the CR-V EXL is at $31,625 with the options and accessories, including destination. The CR-V EXL stickers for $33,015. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Drive On Reviews, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.